I fill the log basket, she empties it. Right, that's that job done. Job number 2, deliver some wood chip for some little Shetland ponies. Come on, you. Come on, get in. Go on, go girl. We do an awful lot of wood chip for livestock, shall we say. We've got one customer with donkeys, another one with donkeys and horses, a few with horses, and this one we're going to now is 2 miniature Shetland ponies. They're tiny little things, but they still make a mess when it's wet outside. So every year we take a couple of loads over in donkey. This is donkey, the Land Rover, just to put in the gateway, because they tend to stand in the gateway and it stops them getting plastered and covered in mud. Right, come on, flashy, flash. Got the wrong key. Right, should we try that again? Oh, you're a bit, hang on. How's that? That's better. Right. It's alive! Well, the weatherman said cold and dry today. That's what he said yesterday. Apparently he's changed his mind this morning, that it's now cool and wet. Anyway, those of you who follow my Instagram will know that we had another calf born last night, another little boy, a black one. I've been in and tagged him this morning. I didn't film it because mother was quite calf proud, and she was not happy at all about me being anywhere near her baby, so I kind of had to have my wits about me and not concentrate on that. So I managed to separate the calf away from get a bit of gate, so I did it safely, but it was still like, you know, safety first, filming second. Right, where am I going to take this from? I think I'm going to take it from around there, so I'll put you over there. Right, I'll leave donkey running, plenty of fuel, and you wouldn't hurt to be warmed up anyway. So are you going to stay there? Because Mucky ain't there. Last time you came out, you got absolutely plastered. And what did you do? Do you know what she did? Came in the house, grabbed her squeaky squirrel, ran up the stairs straight on our bed, and Julie had just changed bed. It was all fresh bedding, and she was black. So the bed got changed twice in as many hours. Did you want to see the new calf? Go on then, I got a minute. Let's go have a look. You lot have calmed down. Come down here this morning, that water tank was halfway across. They ripped it off the wall, ripped the ball cock off of it. There was water everywhere. So that's kind of galvanised the thoughts of changing the water troughs in here. I want a tip out trough, but I think in there I'm going to get one of the small ones. So I just got to go and find one now. So, right, there's the other bull calf. So that's the little red fella that was born the other day. Where is the new one? Oh, he's down there. Right, he's sat in the corner down there. Right, I'm not sure which is Mum. Mum is quite calf proud, so we're going to have a look, but I might beat a reasonably swift exit. Here he is. Hello, little fella. Yes, you're gorgeous, aren't you? Yeah. There you go. Well, you've seen it, so I said you could have a look. You've had a look. We'll go and load up some wood chip. I had a message on Facebook yesterday from a couple that have started farming just over the bridge at the side of the River Severn, and apparently they've seen our videos and decided that Dexter's were for them as well. So that was quite nice. So we've influenced somebody else to take up the mantle and look after this rare breed animal. It's not as rare as it used to be. Actually, it's nowhere near as rare as it used to be 20 years ago, but you know, for a smallholder cow, I hope they do really well out of them. So, okay, you lot. See, all calm today, aren't we? Hey, none of this climbing the walls business. We still don't know what that was about. I've been down here. People have said, oh, maybe it was holly. Thing is, we have a few people that come in and out of the yard quite regularly, and a few people that come in here and speak to the cattle quite regularly. So they're fairly used to having more than just me around. Is that nothing in there? You've got a bald spot on your eye. So, does that look sore to you? Or have you just rubbed, why have you rubbed that? I'll keep an eye on that. So, right, wood chip. I must get this done. I promised to have it there by midday, and it is 10 to 11. GoPro mount. you may have noticed I use this machine a lot. The Mustang is kind of, as far as the yard and that is concerned, this is the backbone of the entire enterprise down here. Yeah, the tractor has work, but the tractor has work really and truly. It'll probably get moved twice this week because the weather's no good. I got a bit of work to do for the local town council. Got to cut some grass for them for a tree planting scheme. But other than that, and moving a bit of muck about, that's kind of all the work it's going to do this week. Whereas this thing is used every single day. It's used for farm work, it's used for the tree business work. It's like now, it's just loaded up Land Rover with wood chip. That's going for ponies, it's going for animal bedding. It's not agricultural animal bedding, but it is. It's not really bedding actually, it's just a dry surface for them to stand on. But if I didn't have the skid steer, I'd have to do it with the 695, which would take twice as long. So it's just the convenience that a skid steer, and I said it before and I'll say it again, if you've got a farm, if you've got livestock and you can find the money to get yourself a decent skid steer, within a month, I don't care if you've got Matt Bros and Sandersons and JCBs and telehandlers and whatever else, don't care about all that. If you've got a small farm and you've got enough hard surface around, you will wonder how you coped without, because literally that thing does absolutely everything. And once you've mastered it, once you've got your your pilot's license for it, there is not much it can't do. I watch a lot of channels with nice big telehandlers and stuff like that. Brilliant. There are certain things that Mustang can't do. It can't reach the height and it can't pick up the weight. But for what I do, I mean, that thing picks up 600 kilos and I can stack 4 bales high. It'll stack 3 bales easily high. If I want to do 4, I have to lift the last 2 together, but it's all doable with a bit of practice. And I can get in and out of places that the telehandlers couldn't even dream of. Right, okay, so tidy that up a little bit. This is actually quite dry. I wouldn't say it's dry enough you could burn it on your fire, and if ever you do decide to burn this stuff on your fire, be warned. My father tried it years ago. We thought, oh, I wonder what it'd burn like on the fire, because it's wood, so it's a fuel. So he what did he do? I think he had some Tesco's bags, some plastic bags. So we filled up some plastic bags, and he decided that he would put one on at the end of the day and just let it burn overnight. Come down next morning and thought, oh, there's not much going on in there. Opened the door. Well, the flame that shot out the door, he reckoned was 3 foot long, and took his beard off. So, have you ever seen the film Backdraft? I kind of think that's what had happened. I think the bag of chips had got very hot. It basically kind of charcoaled itself to a degree, but he'd shut the draft down on the fire overnight to obviously make it burn slower. And the second you open that door and the air rushed in, flame shot back out again. And it literally, I think he was lucky to keep his eyebrows. We didn't laugh much, maybe a bit. Yeah, we did actually. We laughed quite a lot. So after that, it was decided that, do you know what? If I dried that, we probably could put it on our log burner. We probably could burn it. But I think rather than having it in a bag and putting a load on at a time, I think we would use something like a coal scuttle. Scoops a bit of coal scuttle and just put a bit on at a time. I think it'd be a learning curve. It's one of those things where if I didn't have anything else, I would definitely try it. But we do have, you know what? We have got quite a lot. This is all next year's. So that's ash wood. That won't be ready to burn until this time next year. That's all pine wood out there. The stuff nearest us was from a tree that was alive. The stuff furthest away was a tree that was dead. So we could burn half of that this year probably. But we're basically ringing that up and putting it away for next year. Okay, so we are off to Coley. Oh, that rain is cold. Is that a squirrel? Is that a squirrel? What's that there? It's a squirrel. Looking the wrong way. I think it's actually a brick, not a squirrel. So sorry, biscuit. False alarm. Yeah, you know, I was saying cold. Just stood outside, social distancing, talking to the customer about stuff. And I'll tell you what, I was only out there for 5 minutes, but my wickers are singing. Right, so it is 1:45. Time to go home, and I think I fancy a milky coffee. I definitely fancy a milky coffee. Maybe even cake. I don't care if you think I'm getting fat. I'm happy.